Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. It's episode 7 of Agrarian Skies. Jeez, where's my head? Of Galactic Science. Episode 7 of Galactic Science. I have been busy. I've had a lot of time to play the game, but not a lot of time to record. So we're working on aesthetics. As you can see, the old base is completely gone. I've made this little observation post. That's going to be the launch pad right there, and then we've got some stairs going down to our launch pad. We can hop in our spaceship, take off. So this was the old basement. I just spiffed it up a little bit, cleaned it out. So there's that. And that is kind of starting to look a little bit Moonbasey. So I'm digging that. We'll get rid of this wall eventually before too much longer. Got a little bit of this going on over here. Starting to get a little bit of a look. Oh, we got meteors coming in too. Oh, wow. That took out a serious chunk of my wall. Yowzers. Okay, well, it looks like I've got some work to do later. I got a little bit of string harvested up, made the aluminum wires, got things wired in, took the generators, the quantum entropy accelerators out and put them back downstairs since we were already wired into the downstairs. Better to have them down there. Prettied this up a little bit. Put in these pressure plates to hold the lava back so I can actually get in here and walk around. This seems to be working. There's an issue here. It wants to give all the silicon dioxide to the chest instead of here. Yep, we're out again. So I've just been feeding it manually for the time being because trying to work out a solution is it's necessary, but it's really kind of more of a distraction actually, because if we just get ourselves to Mars... Oh, that don't work, huh? No shift control click into the chemical synthesizer. Well, anyway, that'll keep it busy for quite a while. This thing's pretty slow. But if we just get ourselves to Mars and get proper conduits in here, then there's no reason to try to engineer a solution to something that isn't really necessarily a problem. Worked on a bunch of leaves, just went over the wall and grew a million trees. Oh, I got it, okay. And sheared some leaves. I got down here, I'm not going to go down there because there's not really a way out. You have to stack your way out every time. But I'm just filling up a chamber full of leaf blocks, and I'm going to put the oxygen oxygen collector is going to go down there. And I tried to get a crafting recipe in here for planks and have it use those as fuel, and was not able. In the current configuration, it will not feed those in as fuel. Even if you configure the side of the machine as the fuel input, it does not work with planks. It works with logs. So, no successes there. When we last left off, we were trying to make a NASA workbench. We were making that guy. See, I haven't, literally, in terms of progression, I left the game completely alone. We need that guy, and we've generated a little bit of resources, but mostly we've broken even because I've been using a lot of them to just... No, something in that equation doesn't stack. Don't know. It was the 2 levers. I don't think that. No. Yeah, 2 levers, redstone torch. That is a lever. Oh. Genius. I thought I was all ready to go, and in fact I only have half of the steel that we're going to need, so... Iron, not doing too bad. 4 of those. And 16 of those. Dang, I thought I was all prepared. I feel like a chump now. No, it's not a big deal. I was mostly prepared. I even had the 4 planks for the crafting table that I hunted down prior to starting the recording. But alas, there's always something missing. What can we do in... Oh yes, I'll show you the other two projects. So redstone, I've got this, it's pretty janky. Still, I haven't gotten it properly powered, so I've just been putting a little bit of hydrogen in here every once in a while, but that's processing turf only, and I just took out the rest of the equation. It's easy enough to come in here and just switch the recipe if we need some moon rock or some moon dirt sifted for a little while. And then all we need to do at this point is get an output out of there and get it into our main sorting area. You can see I got barrels now for the ingots into the floor, so they're not a big mountain of barrels in the way. And then over here, I took the iron and titanium and lead, and I've got them feeding into synthesizers, all programmed with the correct recipes, and those are already sorting into their respective barrels, so you can see we're starting to get a little supply of stuff going on here. And then, so while we're waiting, let's see where we're at. It might be done. Okay, that's not super slow. We have some other little projects that we can work on. I want to start generating some useful tools. Like, we really need to make that magnet, which was the manganese. So maybe now, since I've got all the correct stuff, we can shift-click that in there. That would be tremendously helpful. I was very tempted to craft that off-camera and decided not to. Let's see what we got here. 5 compressed aluminum and a random reward bag. And our next step is a refinery, which I'm going to guess that the 5 compressed aluminum are going to figure into that. Empty canister, 3 aluminum wire. Okay. So let's see what a refinery takes. Copper canister, 2 stone, compressed steel. So how do we make that? Okay, super easy. We got some copper, not a ton, but enough. We'll just take it. The nice thing about this system too is now we can put some sorting barrels around here. Or maybe not sorting barrels, but sorting chests, maybe, you know, for here, right here, for example, and then we can just drop stuff in it, and it all goes to its respective barrels as long as they're connected, which right now everything is. So I'm going to try to make use of this whole. Oh, hey, that gets us 1 recipe, gets us 2 of those anyway, so super cool. And then we needed 2 more compressed steel, some stone, and a furnace. Okay, so I got the furnaces in my inventory. 2 more compressed steel would be 8 of these guys. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys. So no, it would be 16 of those guys. We should already know that math. Crafting table. Just like so. And we don't quite have enough gold to do a bag of holding. We need a block and then 2 ingots. So what we need to do is synthesize ourselves some feathers, because that's going to get us the precision shears, which is the other tool potentially that we need. What we need for feathers is nitrogen, which we can get from string. We can also potentially get from rotten flesh, I think from spider eyes as well, also from these arrows and from string. So we'll see where that gets us. We need 6 per feather. We need 4 feathers, so we need to come up with 24. Oh dear me. I didn't even consider that the sun was going down. Phew. Okay, well, we'll decompose this stuff real quick. And we'll just toss it all in there and see what comes out the other end. Oh, the other end is right here. So yeah, that's got some nitrogen in it. That's got some nitrogen in it. That's got a whole bunch. Oh no, that's got a whole bunch. Didn't get any nodularin. Interesting. Glycine, serine, alanine. I think we actually need those for a quest later. So if we go... Yeah, see, we're getting a pretty good little stock of nitrogen coming up there. Should get us where we need to be. So what that tells me is that everything we just decomposed, we need to be farming. Oh, only... Dang. Oh, there's 12 in our inventory. Okay, that gets us where we need to be. Sweet. And we'll decompose that just because. And take everything out of there. Because I want it clean. We're going to get mobs coming in there. Let's grab a quick stack of cobblestone. That was the progressive automation wrench, what I just clicked out of my inventory there. And can be used to do quite a number of things with the various progressive automation machineries, including rotating and assigning specific tasks to various sides of the machine, as well as shift clicking to break the machine. And there was one other thing. Oh, it has a query mode, so you can ask what each side of the machine is programmed to do. So pretty versatile little tool. Don't know how it plays into some of the other mods just yet. I don't know if you can rotate a chest with it, for example. We are low on the oxygens. I don't have a every time I build a synthesizer for my own personal use, I get rid of it. So we have hydrogen. We need some oxygen. The other ingredient in feathers is good old water. Probably didn't need 2 stacks of that, but whatevers. So we need hydrogen, oxygen. Oh no, genius. It's H2 and O. Oh, why can I not take that out? Oh, because I haven't put anything into the inventory of the actual machine. Genius. So that's fine. We'll just let it take that. You can have all the water. Now, where is that going to output to? It's probably in the buffer of that. Okay. Where are you going? I forgot how I did that. And I can't really get to it. Oh. Dang. Broke my pick. Yeah, there we go. Sorting chest, there's our water. Well, that's a little bit of a design flaw there. Gonna have to create some more space. I honestly wasn't sure how much space that build was gonna take, and frankly, I think I need to expand both of them just a little bit, because eventually it would make sense to triple up on some kind of a process here and really just put in 3 sieves and sieve all 3 products. But this will do for now. So I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, yes, feathers. You can have it all. Okay, we're done there, so let's take all of our goodies back. And we've got a chest over here somewhere. I don't remember where I put it. I put it somewhere clever. Let's just dump the carbon and the nitrogen, because we've got barrels for the other stuff. So let's get our feathers. Just enough. We got one extra. Is that spider coming looking for us? Yes, he sure is. Where'd you go? Oh, dang. Where is he? Oh, man. Okay. My baby is sleeping on my lap, and she draped her foot over my hand, and I didn't notice. She was so casual about it. I went to try to jump and hit the space bar, and that's when I realized I had 12 ounces of extra weight on my hand. It was a pretty clumsy jump. So let's see what we need here is angel blocks. Obsidian, 2 gold. That would have been just enough right there to make our bag of holding. Getting obsidian could actually prove to be somewhat difficult. How would be the best way to go about doing that? That would be, as we're going to come in here. Oh goodness, girl. I guess if I do that, it will not extract. Well, let's go make some inventory space, because at the moment we can't even grab a piece of cobblestone. I mean, of obsidian. And hello. Dang, spiders. No consideration. No consideration for a man's schedule or anything. Goodness. Inventory space. Got a little chest for blocks. Unfortunately, my inventory's not really cluttered with blocks at the moment. Don't fall in the hole, because there's no climbing out of it. That should be sufficient for now. And the other thing we're going to need, maybe here? Oh, we haven't done it yet. We're going to need an iron upgrade in that case. What's our highest level upgrade we do have? Just wooden. Okay, so we need 8 logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 iron. Still not enough. See, there you go. Right into the 2 diamonds. Right into the correct barrel, because we dropped it in a sorting chest. That's lovely. So you... There's stone. Iron. I think it's shapeless for that. Yeah, and then we can do... I believe it's why I do all the work. Yep. And we've got our 2 unstable ingots, which is the other part of this equation. So let's go check on our obsidian. Unfortunately, we have to wait twice, and we're completely out of inventory space again. Boop. Boop. So, I think they flew over on the other side. Unfortunately, this build doesn't have a lot of room to climb over the top. 2 obsidian, perfect. I'm missing my pickaxe right about now. I don't think we can... Well, I wonder how we repair it. I mean, it didn't disappear, so I'm assuming we can. like so. And precision shears. And why we need those, I think I explained it in a video, and I gotta tell you, at this point I'm unsure about anything. Oh, as far as what is and isn't on record. Let's see if we can't find someplace safe-ish. This looks okay. So these guys normally take as long as obsidian, and we're just gonna go stoink and get raw meteoric iron imported directly into our inventory. That's the power of the shears, and they will do that with any block. Perfect silk touch ability. No sucky mining times. This thing, in case you are not aware, I put this on end stone, and I put more than the one, even though we just have the one seed, because there is a 2% chance every time that grows, if it's on end stone, that it will produce a second seed. So I'm planning ultra long term. I'm assuming eventually we will have 8 seeds. And that will be exponential growth, because once we have 2 of them, then we've got a 4% chance, and so on and so forth, and blah blah blah. Oh, wow, okay. I think we had some other quests that maybe we want to get caught up on too. I'm not so much 2 quests. Oh, because I harvested a bunch of leaves. Oh, watermelons, no good. So awesomite was one thing that I wanted to work on. I think, though, that we want the bag of holding first. This takes gold. And frankly, the choke point in that operation is the sieve. It is not the lava production, so we really don't need to. I do have an upcoming build where we're going to want the awesomite for sure, though. And I exited out of that, as I often do. Storage solutions. Because I made a sorting barrel. Oh, that's happy. And I got no inventories. So, oh, we got 10 of those. We could take those down into their constituent parts. Actually, that does not go in there. What did we get in here? Let's claim this. Oh, there's no reward bag for that, so. And that's it. Yeah, we're down to our stock 2 quests. Alright, so we are looking into going up in the world, because I can no longer stand refinery. Oh yeah, we're building a refinery. And for that we were waiting for plates. I think that's all we needed. 2 plates. I do get the sidetrack very often. Oh, that is not a refinery. Oh my goodness, excuse me. So we are short 2 stone, and that is all. No? Compressed steel, stone, furnace. And, oh, I just had them. Did I just drop them in a chest by mistake? Jeez, that would be typical. I just saw them in my inventory. Sure did. Classy. Classy stand. Really good move. There we go. Quest done. Some stuff and a random reward bag. And then we are on to fuel loader. Okay. Let's see what that's going to cost us. I hear you, Zombert. 2 aluminum. 5 more compressed steel. A basic wafer. We've got the aluminum. So what's that? 10 more iron ingots? I think I will cut and get that together, because we got to compress things, and I don't have enough gold to build other things. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. We got some plates. I think I got everything we need. Yep, I actually had to go and eat some food so I could get that tin canister, because I haven't actually consumed any of the in-game quest reward food yet. I haven't eaten, I don't think, anything but apples this entire time, maybe once or twice, just as a quest reward. What is next? Thermal padding. Alright, that's a lot of wool. 20, what does it take for a full suit of armor? 24? 24 wool. And that is, oh. So it takes 24 of these, which means we need 4 times that in the wool department, as well as 24 redstone. The redstone's no problem. The wool, wow, wowzers. How do we synthesize that? Glycine, carbon, C2H5, nitrogen, oxygen, titanium dioxide. It's doable, I suppose. Let me do some things. Actually, let's see if I think I got my mic just a little too close. I got some feedback there. That means you guys are probably hearing it bad. Where are we at gold-wise? Now we're 1 shy. Okay, well let me go off camera and see if I can. I might not even have what it takes actually. Nitrogen. Where are we gonna get nitrogen? Maybe gunpowder? That gets us sulfur. What was it? It wasn't nitrogen, was it? If this is too difficult, I might just infest a bunch of trees. Glycine, yeah, nitrogen. Which is what we were just getting for the feathers. Which means we're pretty much out of anything that's got nitrogen. I think I'm just gonna harvest up some trees. Let's see, if we go and grab a sapling real quick, I'm curious to see if this will work. If we just plant a tree next to that, get 3 or 4 of those. You know, let's real quick. 120, you know, I was wondering when we were going to get some limestone. It says crap reward, but that's a crap reward. Spawn Paul. But limestone's pretty good stuff. That's decorative blocks. I think there's a way to get it, but it involves processing stuff, and like we're just barely at the first part of our automations yet. I mean, we're just getting established. Processing more stuff to get decorative blocks is what do we need? We need some dirt and some bone meal. Bone meal, dirt. Maybe we'll take. We need a few trees, I suppose. I'm not gonna try to get it fancy at all. We'll just. Is that starting to infest? That's all I want to know. Yep, sure is. Okay, great. So we'll just throw a bunch of trees down here, and we'll go away for a little while. Hey, that's not contacting. That's too bad. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'll throw down these 5 saplings and wait for things to infest and see how much string that gets us, and maybe rinse and repeat if necessary. I'll be back shortly. Okay, we're back. I got all the wool together that we need. Here's a little trick / exploit that I picked up along the way. I'm not going to credit anyone in particular, anyone specifically, because I've seen it in a number of videos. But if you harvest infested leaves with shears, you get back infested leaves and string. See, we've got all these infested leaf blocks, and you place those down And they reinfest, but you got to anchor them with some wood, or when you go to harvest them, they all just go and disappear. So I'll do that later. We've got what we need here. More glowstone. And that should be, unless my math is off. There's one. And a helmet. Yeah. And one more quest down, and we're just about to the end of this chain, which is what I was hoping to do this episode. It's going to give us some wool. And now we need a tier 2 rocket, which actually I don't think we're going to get to this episode, because, and that's going to get us a launch pad. See, I'm glad that we did the quest, because we would have built a launch pad and an enchanted book. Okay, so let us investigate quickly. Tier 2. Heavy duty plates. Those are compressed meteoric iron, so we're going to need to use our precision shears to go get a bunch of that stuff. And, oh my. So, 2 bronze, 2 aluminum, 2 steel each. Which of course are 2, just to get those plates, are 2 apiece anyway. So we need 10 there. Oh, and just the tier 1s here, so that's 4. And another 16 is 20, and 4, 24, 27, and 10, 37 total of those to make this whole thing. So roughly 2 stacks of iron, 2 stacks of aluminum, 2 stacks of tin, 8 stacks of coal, and some other miscellaneous steel and such. So yeah, that is going to be a while. So rather than painstakingly sit around and wait for resources to accumulate, let's do something a little bit more proactive. Hey, we might as well wear this fancy underwear since we got it. Ooh, that looks sexy. Look at my sleeves blinking. Let's grab a stack of iron and take a little, hopefully 1 step backwards and 2 steps forwards here. So let's apply. Let's teach this guy how to make some sticks real quick. Hey, we got barrels in there. That's kind of cool. I think that will be internal keep apply, and then we want to make iron pick. 1, 2. Hello. Yes, and keep internal. Yeah, okay, and apply. And then I believe, ooh, hopefully we have lapis. Do we have any amount of lapis? Oh yeah. Okay, we're golden. Good, good, good. Oh, wrong machine. Okay, so our final recipe here is 1, 2. Oh, here's a problem. Dang. See, it wants to craft the oak planks, and the oak, it's going to fill it all up with, it's going to craft them in order. So what we need to do, yeah, hey, I don't know how that happened, but let's just do this, and I think that'll fix. Oh, internal. No, why won't it not? Oh, because it doesn't have any iron. So now if we, yes, okay. So it will craft in order. That's important to notice if you're crafting multi-tiered items, that you need to start with the end product and work your way backwards. So now, and it won't matter because this one's going to be external. It won't be jockeying for space in here. We will do all, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a U. Apply. And we just need to give it some lapis. And that's it. We've worked through our iron, which is pretty much what we were hoping to do there. Well, like I said, it's a step backwards, right? But we're getting a fairly good supply of iron back here from our cobblestone compression. Now, we have 2 choke points within this system. One of them is this sieve, and we can't do anything about that until we get speed upgrades, which is, well, I mean, we could make more sieves, but that's not, I don't think, the way to do it. So there's nothing we can do about that. But the other one is the rate of cobblestone extraction that's going on here. So we can actually, now we are getting like 4 times as much iron as we were getting 5 seconds ago. So hopefully, and that doesn't affect our copper or our tin, unfortunately. But I'll see what I can do about scrapping up some of that stuff. What do we got here? Oh, we need 2 more gold. I said 9 earlier, but we actually need 11. And I don't have any kind of gold hiding anywhere. We could decompose that maybe. My inventory is wrecked. Oh, I did this downstairs. Let's just go down there real quick. Finally have a dedicated synthesizer. We got 14 gold there. That gets us nothing. Just want to get rid of some stuff. So I think in the interest of just getting things done this episode, should be here. We'll just go and decompose a speed upgrade, which should get us a fair little bit of gold. A small chunk anyway. Yeah. And a little bit of copper and some iron oxide. That's the redstone in those upgrades. Only 17. Ooh, boy, that is... What did we have down there? 13. We're literally like 2 shy. Man. I don't know. Let's go see if we got any nuggets lying around. Maybe in here. 3. Oh. Okay. Well, let's bite the bullet. I don't use a lot of these speed upgrades. Love cats. Good song. Hopefully I'm not violating some kind of agreement by having that in the background. It's YouTube content, so I don't imagine how broadcasting YouTube content on YouTube could be any kind of copyright issues. Did that just not give me anything? Are you kidding me? That's a little bit disappointing. I don't know if that was a glitch or if it's just a % chance that you sometimes don't get things. Don't walk in the hole. I could understand making that a % chance sort of a thing because it discourages people from just interchanging things all willy-nilly like. That gets us the 2 that we need. And we are hungered. Sunrise. That's great. As soon as the sun's up and everything cooks out there on the surface of the moon, we can go about harvesting the meteoric iron that we're going to need. So it's block iron thus And I don't remember what else, so let's check it. A chest, a diamond, and yet more wool. Ooh. I believe I'm... Oh, no, we got wool as a quest reward. So the chest is easy. The diamond is readily available. And we're like teetering right now. Remember I said we were on the cusp. We've beaten the cusp. We're now like sitting on the top of the peak. And as soon as we... In fact, those world interaction upgrades might have been the little nudge that it's going to take to get us completely over the edge. See if we can... Yes, golden bag of holding. That right there is going to do wonders for our inventory management. That'll allow me to keep mostly like this kind of junk. Upgrades and conduits and those sorts of things, but also project related machinery, because we're working on space right now, so I'll be able to keep all that kind of stuff on hand, but not in a way that clutters up the old inventory. And we're flirting with having some problems here. Wrong way. We want to make sure that we've got some trees grown. Hello. Only a stack of bone meal to grow that tree. So there we go. You should go stare at our iron barrel. No, that's not. So I think that's a little bit of maybe a shorter episode. Hopefully not too short. I'm shooting for 35 to 45 minutes. So if we're somewhere in that range, then I'm happy. Hopefully you guys are happy. And that's it. I'm after beer stand. And you know something? I really like all of you guys. And it would be great if you would like me too. Just click that like button down there. And spread me around the internet a little bit. Because I'm kind of like butter or jam. I'm good on bread. And I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, take care, you guys.